So we started this project last semester, making a wave-based survival shooter game. Last semester's was very stationary. The player usually just in one spot as the enemies kind of rush towards them. This semester we wanted to make it a lot more dynamic, allowing the player basically freedom of motion to teleport around the world. So we came up with our teleport mechanic, which allowed us to create a much larger open world for players to navigate around. If we wanted to do a story this time, so we have a campaign mode with a few characters that the player hears and takes direction from.
Hello, Agent 1. My name is Zero, and I will be your lovely tour guide today.
The story itself involves the player being kind of a secret agent having to shut down an evil robot manufacturing facility. So we thought that this was a lot more interesting for the players to do rather than just have some scary monster kind of come after them. We decided over time that we wanted the systems to be a lot more robust, so we introduced a pickup mechanic. The original designs had only had a few weapons, and this time we made 3 weapons the player could pick up. We had a pistol, a shotgun, and a machine gun. And this allowed players to choose different weapons to fit their playstyle, and it made the game quite a bit more fun and interesting.
My name is Austin Perrell. I worked on directing the motion capture animation as well as helping with the level design. One part I really enjoyed about this project was kind of the open world environment where players were allowed to teleport and explore more of the space than what we previously had for last semester's project.
Hi, my name is Michaela Mangus, and I helped Andre with the coding as well as the story dialogue. One thing that I really liked about our game was the campaign mode versus the stand in one spot and survive as long as you can, because it was still kind of a survival game, but you still got that chance to interact with the story and see how far you could go through it.
My name is Slater Olson, and I worked on the audio for our game as well as the video editing for our documentation video. One thing I really liked about our game was the weapon pickup mechanic. It seemed that different people had different favorite weapons, and it gave each person a way to play the game the way that they liked.
Hi, my name is Ryan Lee. I created 3D models and attached the animations to them. I also worked on parts of the map. I thought we utilized what makes VR unique very well.
My name is Andre Mestis, and I worked on the programming for the game. One thing I really liked about the game was our new campaign mode. Last semester we had just had the experience be stationary, where the player just stood in one spot. And this time we allowed them to teleport around the world, so I think the campaign really gave the player motivation to want to do that and to interact with the world a lot more.
I was beginning to think you blew yourself up.
It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a great game. And so it's one of the first games I've played in virtual reality, so I would totally consider it something I'd want to do again.
I don't have any critiques because I have no other experience. I mean, I played maybe a couple of 2-dimensional ones a long time ago, but this is the first time I've ever played the virtual reality. It was great. It was really exciting.
I think you guys did an awesome job. The first time I played it was with zombies, so it's really cool to see how it has transformed and the weapons you've added, so I think it's a really cool project.
I had a lot of fun. I really like the teleporting, and I feel like there's like a lot of space limitations with like the virtual reality setups in people's houses, and that's like a great way to get around that.
I really like the concept and the idea of it just kind of being about trying to like shut down the robots and stuff like that, and like more so think about like other things happening in the room that you need to do rather than just like, all right, here's an onslaught of robots going to get you.
Do not get the grenade, just use the Uzis because those things are nuts, and that's about it. Don't lose the cartridge.
I did. It was a lot of fun. I liked when I got the double Uzis. That was my favorite point. I really liked the choice of the Beretta M9 too. That's always a good gun to have in games. Yeah, I think my favorite moment was kind of at the end when I'm being overwhelmed and I have double guns. Felt very like the Matrix. I'm just like, oh, it's going on. I got double going at the same time, and I'm shooting multiple people. I think that was my favorite moment when I feel a little overwhelmed.
You guys are fantastic. I mean, it's amazing that this crew put this together. It's very impressive.
Overall, we think the project was a pretty good success, and everybody seemed to really enjoy it at the showcase. And we hope that we can do more in the future.